Right. And Tuesday, oof, if you want to call this a measuring stick game, yeah, this is it. Going to Vegas, the defending Stanley Cup champions who are undefeated at this point of recording. It's going to be tough. And, you want to see how the Flyers respond in an incredibly hostile environment.
Yeah, Tuesday is it's an amazing day in the NHL. I never thought I'd see this. I mean, every single team playing from, was it 6:30? Every 15 minutes, another puck drop, ending with the Flyers puck drop at 11 o'clock here against defending Stanley Cup champions. That's pretty cool. I think it's neat to have that going on. I hate when I watch a lot of games. Obviously, you watch a lot of games, 7 o'clock, you have to go back and forth. Well, this is great. This is every 15 minutes, another one. And the Flyers will be, of course, the last one. So you'll be up late watching that. But it's going to be a good test. Vegas is tremendous. I mean, they're just solid all the way. Their depth that they have, and they've changed goaltenders in the recent past and come up and win a Stanley Cup. A really young franchise, obviously. And the most amazing part to me about this particular matchup is it's two of the best fourth lines in hockey. This is why I always said, if you're a team like Vegas and you have a fourth line like they have, with Waugh, and there's two line mates there, they're really, really good. But the Flyers, who really don't have any realistic aspirations to win a Stanley Cup, also have a fourth line that you throw out there like that. And it just shows you, wherever you are in the pecking order of the NHL, those guys remain really important. You saw in Dallas what happened. I don't know who hit a young player. A player was hit, and then immediate response, just absolutely boom. And people say, well, that's just, old. That doesn't happen anymore. Well, it does happen. And guys like that are really valuable to a team. And the Vegas has it at their level, and the Flyers have it at their level. So it should be a good go. I mean, Vegas might cool off a little bit, but boy, I'll tell you, watching them play, Flyers better beware. You're never safe against them. The puck goes behind the net, and they generate plays behind the net like I've never seen to chase it down. So but I got to say, I know if I were playing that atmosphere in Vegas, I'd be all jacked up to play in that. It just looks like, I mean, I just wanted to go out to see that big sphere that they have out there now to see what that's like. But I think you get an energy from that. So it'll be a good test for them, whether they win or lose in this thing. I don't think they'll get blown out in this. I think they'll be up to the task.
Well, I think if you see something similar to Saturday, to Dallas, I mean, we're going to be honest, we didn't have expectations that the Flyers were going to go in there and just whoop them and win big. We thought it was going to be a struggle. And it was optimistic because you took takeaways from it. And I think at this point of the year, that's what you want to see against these really good teams is, can we make a list of 3 to 4 positives? And Sam Harrison's one that we didn't even mention. I mean, we expect to see Carter Hart and net on Tuesday, but Sam Harrison, gosh, he was shaky at first. We're like, uh-oh, here we go. And completely was able to cool himself off and calm down. And now you feel pretty good about your goaltender depth and a backup that really held his own against a great Dallas team.
Yeah, I think he did this last year with Carolina, I think. Played horrible, and then came back and played great in the same game.
Right.
To come back and play like that. So, I mean, that's what you want from a goaltender. He doesn't get – goaltenders are you can actually read body language. It's a scary thing with goaltenders. You don't want to, after a goal, you want to see them up, very up straight, like kind of defiant, rather than slouch shoulders or whatever, or going absolutely nuts. Carter Hart lost it a couple of years ago, banging the goalpost. And that's when oh man, this is not going to end well, because it's such a mental game. And he looks like he's got that mentality that he can get through that, and that. It also doesn't hurt when you have a team that takes penalties and then could get that PK to get going. But it would be nice to be more normal and score on the power play and not rely on the shorthanded goals.
Right? That'd be nice. Just a nice calm goal once or twice in a while. That is nuts. 3 shorthanded goals. And it's their specialty. And I asked Scott on the postgame show, it's like, why are they so good at this? Like, I don't understand, because they were even good at it last season, and the Flyers team is so different this year. And even Scott was like, I don't get what's going on. Like, I can't even tell you.
Yeah, well, whenever you have I can go all the way back to Prop and Poulin back in the day. There are certain combinations that work. I always thought Konechny could, but it's got to be risk. You've got to have guys willing to take that risk to do that and turn it into offense. And they've got guys that are willing to take that risk. And you have somebody that, obviously the combination, oh, well, I'll cover up for you. You got somebody that has your 6 o'clock. So if you've got that, you've got, okay, I can do this. And once it gets going, once you get some confidence in it, it makes no sense whatsoever that a team could, the whole sport, when you look at it, you're playing shorthand. In soccer, if you take a man out, oh man, it's over, right? But in this game, it's like, well, we can get that energy, and some teams actually generate more offense. I think because they're just more willing to just take the risk and make sure somebody's going to cover up for me. And it also helps when you trust the goaltender that you can do that.
Right.
But there is no science to it. Yeah, there's no. And it's there's certain guys that are really good at it, but it's not something I think you want to go in and say, let's play shorthanded. We'll have an advantage. No, we'll just, if it happens, it happens, but that's not the game plan, guys.
Yeah. And it's working so far. And now we're going to see, how this Flyers team responds to really tough competition on Tuesday night. And our next episode will be Thursday. So we'll be able to break that down. And now I hope you stay out of the Jack Daniels. All right.
I will, as soon as I get this off, actually might have another one right after this.
You know what? If you're not feeling good, just pop one. It'll be okay. No problems. Oh, God.